We should be back. Maybe? Let me open Minecraft for one. Or, like, it's not on my OBS capture. Great. Okay, there we go. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sorry again about that. That was cooked. Let me put the link in the Discord again so people actually, see it. Share, copy, and live stream alerts. All right. I think we're chilling now. Maybe. If I keep having issues, I'll have to just call it quits, but I'm hoping not. That would suck. Okay. Let me refresh here. I should be live streaming. It's not like showing me though. Hang on. Why am I having so many issues? This is so stupid. I suck at live streaming. I need to do it more so like I know what issues I'm having. Okay, there we go. I don't even know. My computer just froze up. Loki, I'm probably having like actual hardware issues and I might need to fix something. Or I need to update my drivers. I don't know. Something is messing up. But what happened to the Madison Square Garden sort of base? Was it not in hardcore? No, it wasn't. It was like it was just in a single player world. But I ended up, it was just too big. Like, I was just going way too big, and I got way over into my head with that project, and also just people weren't watching it, And so I was like, I don't know. I kind of just figured I would not do that. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. And, like, I don't know. If I'm not feeling something with the build, I'm just, like, not going to do it, because it's going to burn me out. It's going to make me not want to make content and all this stuff. So it's just, it's healthier for me to like take a step back and work on something else. But anyway, right. I want to start working on a boat, I guess. Let me pick one. I don't know which one I want to do first. I have some different references up. Let's start with this one. That's good that you liked it. Yeah, I mean, it's still like a decent build. It was just too big, I think I needed to really scale it down. How long is this boat? I need to kind of grab one of these for reference. Yeah, like that size. Okay. Let's see. I need like a diagram. Okay, hang on. I need to find a reference for this boat because otherwise I'm going to be suffering and trying to replicate it. I got to use my image trick thing where I just put the image in the game. Alaskan fishing boat. Is my desktop audio off, by the way? Let me look at that. No, it's not. It's fine. Is it capturing anything? I'm not sure if it is. I'm not sure. There we go. That's better. Okay, let me look for a reference image really quickly. I need to find like one that's not just a picture from real life, but that's like a diagram more, so I can like copy its shape directly, like a lot easier. Why is there no pictures? That's a pretty picture. I'm not gonna use that one though, because it's not what I am looking for. Let me just look up side view. Okay, like one of these. Now, give me one of these that looks cool. I mean, I could just wing it, to be fair. That's probably the best thing to do, I can't lie. Yeah, let's just wing it, whatever. Okay, anyway. I build boats differently than I used to, because I used to have a very, thoughts. Okay, I'm trying to think how to word this. I used to have a very, like, distinct way I did everything, but nowadays I kind of just, I don't know how to explain it other than I just do it, And that's, I don't have, like, a really specific trick to it. I mean, I still start with, like, a flat shape, and everything. I actually need to see if I can find at least like a part of a reference so I can know how to shape this a little bit. Downscale the big. Well, like, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I was gonna put a picture in the game, but I wanted like a flat one, and then I could just trace out its shape. But I can't find anything I like really right now, immediately, and I don't just want to sit here and stream for 10 minutes looking for a reference. I don't really think I need it anyway. I think I can just use the one. I don't need to like trace out its shape. I've done this a bunch before. I think I'll be fine, probably. I had seen one picture though, real like where was that? Ah, whatever, it's fine. Okay. So I'll just have to make some assumptions. It kind of has like a very steep front end here. Maybe I'll play around with some levers, but I mean, that doesn't work in water, so we'll see. I need to be very careful of my scale. I always make things way too big. It's a big issue with me. I make things huge for no reason, so I need to really make sure I don't build a humongous boat. Because I'm going to need a lot of small ones, because, yeah, again, I'm working in a different scale than a lot of the stuff I have been doing. Which is, it's honestly good for me. I need to be doing things that are not, you know, humongous. I can post more. One of those derpy marine research vessels could be cool out in the ocean. Hang on. Marine research vessel. Let me look that up. Oh, yeah. I've seen one of those before. I had thought about building something similar. I've also seen, like, things like that, and I think they're, like, oil, like, dredging kind of ships. I don't even know how you would call them, but, they're kind of similar to that. Those are interesting. I think the biggest ones I'll probably have in here is I might make one or two, like, big boats that are like a crabbing ship or something. But other than that, I'm probably gonna stay pretty, small, because otherwise I'll just get too big. Like that, I guess. Show an image of it? I can put it up with, I had some other pictures a while back. It's in one of my Pinterest folders. Let me go grab what I was talking about. I gotta go dig for it. Where is this at? It was somewhere in one of my single player folders. Or wait, no, it was in, I know where it's at. Hang on, I actually know exactly where it's at. It's only gonna take like a second. Yeah. I think this is what it is. Here, let me pull it up. So it's like one of these. I had thought about building one of them. They're just like, they're big, you know? So I'll see. I'll see about it. I could do one like over on this side, because I don't have any plans for over here yet. Maybe. I'll think about it. This is like my warm-up boat. We're probably gonna build like 10 boats today. Okay, where does it drop off? I might need to make the bottom steeper as well. I'm just kind of building them all up here first, so I'm not gonna build them in the water. I'll just put them in the water. Leave a spot for like the engine rudder, I guess, here. I'm not sure how I'll do it. This is like not enough. I need to make it probably, you know, taller. Let's move all of this. And then I guess we just go up. Man, it's been a while since I've built a boat. It has definitely been a while. It looks awesome. You should give it a try. I think I might give it a try to build like one good size ship, because I kind of wanted to make one of those. I mean, even if I don't build it immediately in the harbor, I could do it like out in the water maybe if it's too large. I need to make the back of this longer, I think. And yeah, this whole thing kind of needs to be bigger. Let's grab it and move it back. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Any interesting stories any of you have had that I can, you know, we can yap about? Let's see. Still too. I guess I gotta think about it too. Like, how would it look in the water? Maybe like one block more. Not sure. I'm excited to work on like the cabin bit and stuff. The shaping might be a pain. I wonder what kind of ship this is. It's like a, I don't know if it's a crabbing ship or not. I can't tell. I mean, it looks like it has nets on it. I've been building my auto sorter for almost every block in my 1K by 1K stone build. What? That sounds crazy. Went to Disneyland in California. That's cool. I've never been to California. I've always wanted to go. Since I have plans in the future of like, I want to kind of live out of like a camper or something. And I've always wanted to go out to like the West Coast and make videos, I think, of like actually like places I go and then building things kind of that are similar. That's kind of like my goal. I'd like to do that next year. Slowly working on a cathedral at the moment. That's cool. Cathedrals are, I've never even done a cathedral. Cathedrals are like so detailed. I don't even know where I would start on one. That might be above me. So I could do like the engine. I bake some cheesecakes. I love cheesecake. People, I don't trust anybody who doesn't like cheesecake. Like, it's just, it's so good. What kind of shape do I want to do? Because it's very tall. Immediately, I might need to make this wider. Congrats on the video popping off. Yeah, I know. Like the last one, it popped off. It did good. My last two videos have done really good thanks to your thumbnails. I'm getting carried hard by Moss. Back in for moving this summer. Where are you moving to? Funny, yesterday I was in California / Disneyland. Yeah. Where? This is way too weird shaped. Hang on, let's do not as sharp. Let's do like a slab and then a block, and then it comes out another one. That's immediately better. Okay, and then let's just, well, here, let me delete this side first. What are you planning on using for the green color? I haven't even thought that far. I don't know. It's a good question, though. It's a very interesting color. I feel like I could maybe get away with dark prismarine with, like, glass, maybe? I'm not sure. I wonder if there's any other blocks I could maybe use things like warped wood with like green glass as well or something. I haven't thought about it a ton yet. We'll see. I will cross that bridge when I get there. Let's lower that again. We're gonna kind of want to come up. Like that's gonna be a lot. So here, let's do like this, maybe. Ooh, glass is smart. Yeah, I'll probably experiment a bunch with some different glass types. I'm not sure. It gets weird with glass because these old boats over here are very outdated, with the exception of maybe like that one. That one kind of still works, and that one's okay, but this one is like, ugh, because I'd modeled it off of a watercolor painting, and its colors are interesting, but its shape is like crap. So I need to maybe mess with it. This boat is weird. It's very undetailed, so I don't know. We're gonna do better than anything here with like the 5 boats you probably get to today. If not more. We'll see how many I build. I'm just gonna build as many as I can because I already know, I mean, I have to fill all of this with boat because it's gonna be like a very packed harbor. It's not gonna be like separated. It's gonna be like one of those places where they park boats and just keep them. Was it like not a jetty, like a marina kind of? It's like a marina. There's just gonna be a billion. I'll have to build a bunch of little small ones as well. Okay, so is this too thin? No? Okay, so then we will connect this line to the bottom of there. I built a pretty nice shape recently. I had worked on... I've got some plans coming up for some different things, and I need to repurpose it, because now it's kind of gonna be unused, but I had built like a classic piratey style, like sail ship shape, and I haven't done anything with it now because I had scrapped the video idea. I have so many video ideas I've scrapped recently. It's bad. Okay, let's do 1, 2. This should be like 3. Oh god, this is getting scuffed immediately. 2, then 1, then like that. It might be too sharp. I'm gonna head out looking forward to your next vid, man. Your build style really feels refreshing. Thank you, yeah. I'm excited to work on a bunch of plans, but I have a bunch of plans with there's an SMP coming up with some other content creators. I'm not going to talk about it too heavily because I don't know if I'm allowed to. So I'm going to keep quiet for now, but expect something in the next month and a half or so on that. Okay, this might be... Okay, hang on. This needs to be like here. Okay, we're getting rid of all of this. This all needs to start over. Okay, let me think about this. Why is my chat not loading? I want to read it. Okay, so here, let's do like that. And 2. We'll do 2 here. 2, 2, and what is this, like 5? And that's 4 plus a slab. That's weird. Okay, let me think. So we need to get this line to there. So let's do slab, slab. We'll do one like that. Then block, 2 blocks, and another slab. And that gets us like a kind of smoothish line. And I have an idea to work out this hard edge here. I'll fix that. So let's do walls, maybe? I love playing around with wall. Oh god, walls might be scuffed though because it's green. Well, we can replace it with glass layer. It's fine. It doesn't really make a difference. Let me just focus on the shape, and I can worry about my problems like that later. I'll do glass here, glass here. The shape is more important to, or like it's important when you're actually working on it, but it becomes less important after you start coloring because you don't notice it as much. So I'm not really gonna sweat it too much, I don't think. Okay, let's do a second line, one that connects from here to that. That's kind of how I build boats now, because I really like having these turns through the whole thing. I don't know how to explain it other than like it's like a half of an oval, and I just do it on every line, and it makes it look kind of natural shape-wise. So maybe like that, maybe? Let's do a block here. Oh god, wait, this needs to pop out here. And then a slab goes there. Oh yeah, you said you posted your thing in there. Let me look at that real quick. Jeez, oh my god, that's huge! What? That's massive. I genuinely cannot fathom building something that big. That's gonna take forever. Okay, block. We go 3 here, which I don't like. We go from 4 to 2 to 3 to 2. That's what I want to do. Block, and then we'll just do like this, I guess. And then slab. Oh, I broke something. Was it a block there? I think so. Oh god, we're not on the right level now, though. This is such a pain. This one's just straight. Okay, so I might have to edit that. Boat building is so weird. I don't know. It's very back in, like, it's very just keep changing things and changing things until you get a shape that feels kind of organic. Yes, my Minecraft playstyle, I keep myself busy for months or even years. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't imagine. That's so, yeah, that's wild. Let's make this like that. Oh, this shape is super scuffed already, but it's fine. I can fix it. Like this, and then this. Then, maybe like that. Are you still working in the airport? Not really. That's kind of scrapped. I have a lot of builds that I haven't live streamed that you guys haven't seen that I've just scrapped because I just didn't like how they looked. The airport was getting too big, and I didn't really like the spot that it was in. So, at least temporarily, I might end up bringing back like a small airstrip at some point. I had some ideas of, but I'm not gonna do like a full size airport anymore because it was just getting too big for what I was able to do in the amount of time. Okay, so we got some weird things going on in here, which I'm not a big fan of. A wall. New block there. Man, this looks so bad. It's fine. I'll fix it. I'll make it look not horrendous. I'll get there. Our problem currently is... Okay, let me make this front end bit, and then I'll go off of that. I will work from there. This video I'm going to work on, I think I'm going to do everything in one video. I'm going to do this entire... I'm going to build all the buildings here and detail them. I'm going to do everything on this side and docks here. I'm going to do all of the boats that are in here, I think all in one big video is what I'm thinking. I've been watching recently, though, so I don't really know what's going on. So what I've done is, I mean, I built the waterfall up here, which I think now the current plan is I'm going to tie this road into going up further here and then build, like, some kind of town up here, maybe, like a really small town? I don't know, I'm not sure. I haven't, like, super thought about it. I had built this cabin. This is scrapped. I'm going to delete it, but I am going to keep this river here, I think. That'll flow up into what I started with doing the Yellowstone stuff up here. So, I don't know. I need to reassess this. And I have plans for after this video I work on, I'm probably going to do all of the landscaping in here. Like, all of it in one video. So, I can kind of connect everything up again. But I'm really wanting to come back to working on this area because I've just left it unfinished, and it's probably good that I finish over here and work in this area before I move on too heavily that way. So that's kind of like my thought process anyway. Yeah, I was really proud of the waterfall I made. It looked really cool. That video didn't do too bad either. It got a good amount of little views, so I was happy with it. It was one of my better looking builds I think I've done in the world. I didn't see anybody really doing like, oh, you scared me, Jesus. I hadn't seen anybody really do a like a waterfall that's so split off anyway. Yellowstone area is gonna look so good. Yeah, I need to just build more and I need to detail more because right now it's very shallow, if that or like it lacks depth. There's not really any depth to it, so it needs to have more. Always get lost in your videos without a map. Yeah, I kind of need. I need to make another world tour video. I think I'm gonna make one after I get like 20K, which will probably be in a few weeks. And then I'll make another one, and then people can kind of understand what's what. Because I can definitely see that. I mean, it's easy for me because I've played in this world for years, you know, but for anybody who's just, like, especially people who have just subscribed to my channel, the world's, like, it feels kind of probably, like, huge to them, and they don't know where, like, anything's at. Some water. How do you get all the materials? Like, you have a life, right? I mean, not really. This is my only source of income, really, is Minecraft. So, like, I'm unemployed, so I just have time to do all of this, you know? I don't like this here. I need to, like, figure that out. Stair, maybe? And then, like, slabs there. And then slab. Like that. Not terrible, but this is now bothering me. Maybe like that. They're not there. Because I had graduated high school like around November last year, and so I'm kind of taking a gap year now to just kind of lock in on YouTube and maybe kind of like potentially make this my job. So I'm kind of taking the time, and it's going good. Like my videos lately have been doing pretty good, so it's looking up for, you know, that possibility, which is cool. It's so weird. I need it to curve, not be like an angle. I need it to be curving. Slab, 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 and like that kind of helps curve it. Oh god, this is so bad. This is horrible. But yeah, I'd like to do everything in one video just because I think it'll perform better. I think more people will watch the video actually if I do like one big video. Like, I don't know what I'll title it. I was kind of workshopping things like you know, I spent 100 hours on like an Alaskan something or rather. I'm not sure because I think that could do well. You sound older, like in your 20s. Yeah, everybody thinks I'm like 25. No, I'm 18. I'm not that old. I am not like 24 or whatever. Everyone always thinks I'm a lot older than I am. This is so bad. Okay, we need to like reframe everything here. Okay, we're gonna do like this, and then a wall and glass. Isn't YouTube a job, so you're not unemployed? Am I wrong? I mean, I guess, but like YouTube, it doesn't really. It like barely makes me money. Like it makes me enough to. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make much, you know, and so I'm just kind of, yeah. It's like, it's less than a part-time job, so it's like not really. It's more. I don't even know what you would call it. Like, it's more of a hobby that I coincidentally, just because you guys, I get to make a little bit of, you know, a little money on the side, which is nice. But at the moment, I would not necessarily say it's a job. I thought you were 23, lol. Nope. Here, let's do like that. And then it's getting better. If I can get this right, it'll be fine. You see the new update in Minecraft Live? I made a whole video on it. Like the day before yesterday. It's on my channel. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I made a whole video on it, talking about what I thought of everything, and I was super psyched. I like this in here is getting better. I don't like that now. Stair maybe there? Maybe. I need to speed up. I mean, the good thing is I only have to do like half of this. Let me do more. Like, let me make this side. Just make one Minecraft, just make one Minecraft by short slop video and you'll be set. Trust? What do you mean? Make one Minecraft by short slop. This is English. I'm glad it was wool slabs and stairs and not concrete, so there's some texture. Exactly! Like, that's what I've been saying. And everybody is like tweaking out about, ooh, why didn't they add concrete stair slabs along with wool stair slab? And I'm brother. One, the game has a huge issue with inventory management. If we're not gonna, like, everyone's like, oh, why didn't they just add terracotta, concrete, and slabs too? And I'm like, because there are gonna be like 50 new blocks in the game. Like, how many colors of wool are there, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's like 16 times, what is it? It's times 3 times 2. So it's like 32 math. I'm just, yeah, I suck at math. There's like 34, I think. And then, so it's like 60, they'd add like 68 or like something like that new blocks, right? Something crazy, right? It's like, holy items. But I mean, like, sure, whatever, that's fine. But besides that, I don't really think it's needed. Now, I get the good, holy crap. Sorry. I understand doing Kong or terracotta slabs because they're very different, you know, and the color tones are very different. But concrete doesn't make sense to me because, I mean, it makes sense to me that they would add wool out of everything else because not only are we getting a mix of we get a balance between having texture, but also there's vibrant and like non-vibrant blocks, right? Like green wool, for instance, is not like a super vibrant block, but then we also have things like, I mean, magenta, right? Which is a lot more like that. Versus when we go to terracottas, we're kind of dealing with only whitewashed colors and a very much lack of texture, which is fine. And then we get to concrete and there's just no texture. And so you couldn't use this in trees and you couldn't use this in, you know, terraforming as well. It would kind of be weird. And so I think wool was the right one to do. Now, I wouldn't be mad at all if they added, you know, either. That's fine. But I'm just saying, I get why they did it first, you know? Yeah, watching another YouTuber says he's a lot smaller than you, but I honestly like his channel more than any other YouTuber, and I actually get to talk to him because he's small and he's a nice guy too. I know you're good for rambling. Wool is older and more iconic, so I'm glad they chose it instead of other color block sets. I think it's a right decision. Some people were like, oh, I don't know. Some people are just never happy. I've realized, like, sometimes things are never good enough. It's always, oh, well, why didn't they take the chance to add this as well? Why they were at it? And I'm like, can we not just be happy with something? Can we not just be like, hey, this is good and I'm happy, Mojang? But everyone always like, and like, I get complaints. I'm not like, I'm not annoyed or mad right now. I'm just saying I think people need to be a little bit less to jump on like, oh my god, but they could have added even more, even though the update already had like, just in their first reveal, it's not even everything they're gonna add. They added a ton of stuff. Like, I don't know, man. I think there'll always be some sort of like people who are just not happy with whatever they add, I think, and that's just kind of that. I don't know. I saw a good comment on my last video. I got so many comments on that video. I got like 500 some comments on it. I need to like, it's like a full-time job to keep up to them, Jesus. But I think I really agreed with it because they were kind of saying like people really expect Mojang to fall into this idea that they have in their head of what Minecraft is, even though Mojang is the one who kind of decides that, right? And just because in your head you think the game might need a new dimension or an end update, even though it's cool, Mojang might not necessarily share this vision with you, right? And so they're kind of just making things up, I feel like, to how they want the game to be, and then anytime that isn't reached, it's just disappointment, right? And like naturally, if you set your expectations so ridiculously high, like, oh, I'm not happy unless end update, then you're just not gonna be happy because they have said that they would add an end update, right? But realistically, let's be honest, it's not gonna happen for a while. I think if they're gonna do it, they'll probably whip it out when the game might be losing a little bit of interest in from some reason. I'm not sure what it would be, but I feel like that's when they would decide to bring it out. I don't know. Like, and like, this is definitely the best drop system, like, or like the best drop I think that they've added. I like Pale Oak a lot because I use it a ton, but this one just has a lot of features. I don't know. It's really good. Like not adding the concrete stairs and slabs is crazy. I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, I never even really asked for it, you know, having colored slabs like that and stuff. I think it's fine. I don't know. Or does not every update feel like a mod? That's just, everybody says that about everything just because they're not used to it being in the game yet. And the reason that is because Minecraft has such an active modding community that everything that could have been in a mod has already been done. And so anytime Mojang adds anything, you know, they're just like, this is like a mod. But it's like, well, duh. I mean, everything that has been modded into Minecraft, you know, like, I don't know, I'm explaining this poorly, but you probably get what I'm saying, where everything that could be done already had been done by somebody who's modded. So naturally, they're going to get, like, instantly compared, right? And so it's kind of like you can't really beat allegations of, this feels like a mod, because everything's been modded. I know a streamer that has not gotten to the end since he killed the Ender Dragon because of there not being an end update. And he's almost on day 20,000. It's crazy. Yeah, like I mean, I don't think they're gonna add an update for a long time. Like they definitely will at some point. I'm sure they'll crack under it. But if they do it, I think the best possible way they could do it is by doing it with the drop system and just doing the end update for a year. Just having 4 drops that are around the end and like very fine tuning each part of it to where they make sure that it's good. Because if they mess it up and it's not good, the game's gonna lose a lot of interest. Why do they remove stunt slam and all that you can't even place blocks fast anymore? What? What is it? Is that English? Why did they remove stunt slam and all of that you can't even place blocks fast anymore? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I kind of feel like the end update is kind of boring and overrated. Me personally, I just want a ton of biomes. I don't care. Like, I mean, as a builder, I guess the only thing I care about anymore is getting more wall types. I am happy with the game in its current state. Like, I think updates are great, obviously. Let me put my music back on. You know, but I am just glad Mojang is even updating the game still. And I think a lot of people really take for granted, like, this game is like 15 plus years old now. This game is old, you know, and they are still updating it, you know, every couple months. And I think that alone is crazy. Like, I think we really need to take a step back and realize, like, oh my God, we are getting an update to this game we like still years and years and years and years later. I don't know. I think that's it's really good that that's still happening. And I think if we're like, we need to be more grateful, you know, for what we are getting, because they don't have to do this. It's not like we're paying for these updates like a DLC. It's free. Like, you know, we've bought this game one time and it's given us infinite things we can do, and they're still adding more and more to it every few months, you know, and I think it's great. But do you want vertical slabs? No. And I'll get to that. Let me read some of these things. I want a feature that nobody has asked for, bigger fire, like 3 block tall, 2 block. That could be interesting. It's a millionaire company. Of course they will. Microsoft owns it. What are you talking about? I don't know what your first chat meant. Yeah, it's some PvP in a new snapshot. Oh, did they like change PvP or what did they do? Well, they only update, they need to keep it wasteland, like I said last stream. Yeah, of course. I think it should still be a wasteland. I agree with that. I think, what I really wish Mojang did is they would release concept art before they even developed anything, engage people's opinions on what, like, because not only, imagine if they released one piece of concept art for the end update. Dude, the internet would go insane. And it would have so many people talking about what to do and all this stuff, right? Like, and then Mojang could develop off of like, okay, what do people want? Because even though Mojang they're going to do what they want at the end of the day for a lot of things. When it comes to the end update, they really need to listen to the community, because if they don't, the game is going to lose a lot of players probably if they fumble the end update. It could make or break, right? I mean, naturally, Minecraft isn't ever going to die no matter what they add because it's Minecraft. But if they screw up the end update, that's bad. And so whatever they do, they really need to nail it. And I think that's why they should release concept art and ideas to people and let them know what, you know, what they're thinking of adding. And then like, okay, is this a good idea? Because otherwise they're just going to add something like in a drop or like in a snapshot. And then people are going to be like, what? You know? That maybe it won't be well received, right? I'm not sure. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. I think even if they do an update, I feel like people would be happy for a bit after getting it and then just not really going back. I think a lot of people did that with the dog armor. Yeah, that's the thing too, is people... How often do people even go to the end? Even if they were to add a bunch there, I think a lot of people wouldn't go there. I think that, yes, Mace, PvP and all of the cooldown remover tricks so you can place blocks faster. Now you have to wait a few seconds. Yeah, that is kind of unfortunate if they nerfed it. I think that guy's talking about them removing attribute swapping in the latest snapshot. Oh, wait, really? Oh, that sucks. What? Okay, I understand what you're saying now. My bad. You're good for, your English not being great. I understand. Attribute swapping was so good though. That's kind of a weird decision. Izzy, what's the plan? So I'm working on a new harbor section kind of in my world, and I'm just designing boats right now because I haven't really figured out what I want to do with building wise. And so I kind of plan on building this whole new harbor area and having like 1 billion boats in this sort of what'd you call it? Like a harbor area in here, like or like a marina. And I'll probably do everything in one video when it's done, but I don't know. I really want to build all of it in one, I think. But I'm just doing boats right now because, yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the buildings yet. I couldn't really figure out what I wanted. Yeah, it was nice and fun. It was fun. Attribute swapping was fun. I'm not sure why they removed it. All the PvP YouTubers are going to quit now. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty important for combat. It was like a big skill thing that they, you know, and everything. Will you live stream the building process of the harbor itself? Probably. I think I'll do some more live streaming on it. I'm gonna do everything, I think, in live stream because I kind of want. I'm probably gonna use this footage in the video as well. I think I will. We'll see. Okay, I need to iron out the shape now. We're getting somewhere slowly. Also, welcome in anybody joining in. I'm just working on boat design, and we're kind of talking about the new Minecraft updates and stuff while I build, you know, and what people want. Keep the lore too that Game Theory worked on. Also, I didn't know if Minecraft actually purposely added the lore. Minecraft has lore, but like very, very loosely, you know. So it's like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about Minecraft lore because it's kind of like it's not non-existent, but I don't think anybody really thinks about it. All right. I'm kind of getting to the point where the hull of the ship is kind of getting there. I need to fix this. I want stairs here. Or a lever? I'm not sure. I have some boats I need to build for the city I'm building. Yeah, that's cool. I'm kind of mainly going to be working on fishing boats and like crabbing type ships. I might make some Coast Guard stuff too. I'm not sure. I'm mainly going to be doing like just these kind of fishing boats. Okay, am I happy with this? I got to think too, what's it going to look like in the water? Because this shape, like in the reference, it looks a lot like this section looks a lot longer, but that's just because it's in the water, and so we don't see how tall it is. All I want is greenwood, dripstone, and calcite variants, and then I don't care if they never update the game again. Same. I totally agree. I would not care if they added the walls and stuff to blocks that don't have it, like polished diorite, calcite, dripstone, all these ones and stuff. I would not care. You know, if they ever updated the game again. I just want some more walls, and a green wood type would be nice. But like, I don't even really care about green wood type anymore because I have green slabs and stairs now, which is kind of what I wanted anyway. So I don't really care about that as much anymore. But anyway, give me more walls and I'm glad. What's something you're jealous of that's on Bedrock and not Java? You can like color the water in the cauldrons. That's always been something I've kind of been like, why is that not in Java? You know, that feels kind of random to not be in the rest of the game. I don't know if that's a different, or like a weird take or not. I don't get it. Why is it not in the base game? Okay, this is too thin in the back. I need to make this like wider. I should have waited because now I got to do like both sides here. This is weird. We're building a boat. I see. Yeah, working on it a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of iffy about its shaping right now. I'm not super. I mean, to be fair, I guess it doesn't matter like a crazy amount because there's gonna be like 30 of these, you know. But I mean, I don't want it to look bad still. Okay, so there's like. The cab is like really small. I can probably use banner tech to make it look good. Like this kind of. Is this the center? Yeah. Bedrock play, and I hate when people say they want something that's in Bedrock when you can install a mod. What? That's such a weird take. Eh? I don't... That's a horrible take. What? If something is in Bedrock Edition, I feel like it should naturally be coherent with the other version. It makes no sense that it wouldn't be there. That's such a... Like... That's like... I don't know. It's not the same thing. I was gonna say, it's like the same thing if you said... if there was something that like Java, or if there's something Bedrock didn't have, that Java did, and just saying, go get it from the marketplace, you know, right? Like, and not only that, but modding is more, you know, you have to actually, I don't know. It's just, that's a weird thing. It should be in vanilla. It doesn't make sense that it's not in vanilla. This is kind of small. Let's do a wall. I also think I should probably move everything forward one. Like, I don't think we should be relying on mods for things that should just be in the game, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I yapping here? Is this a bad take? I'm not sure. Well, if you want and end update, then just add a mod. Exactly, right? It's kind of the same thing, I feel like, right? You can say that about like anything, but it should still be in the game. Okay, am I gonna round the front? I might. Like, what even is a spectral arrow? What? Is spectral arrow not in Bedrock? I'm sure some people can't run mods with their bad computer swing. Yeah, that too. Like, why? We shouldn't have to rely on mods. It should just be in the game. Like, that's because the thing is it's already in the game, and it's just not in this. It's not in the other version of it, and which it should be. You know, I can do this one forward more. I need to, like, see... Hang on. What is this going to look like in the water as well? Like, where's the water level? Like, here? Nah, it's higher. It's like one more block. We might be too tall. Well, I think it just needs to go one up more. Yeah, the water level will be, like, here more. It's not. That's strange that they don't have spectral arrow. I mean, isn't spectral arrow just makes you glow, which honestly is kind of a useless item anyway. But I didn't know that. That's interesting. I'm gonna make this one more longer. The more you know. Doesn't really have a good use, does it? No, I feel like spectral arrows are kind of useless. I don't know. I've not really seen them really used for anything other than just the purpose of an arrow. It doesn't really do anything other than just glow, which is kind of useless. It sucks there's not even a glow effect in the game. Yeah, I get there. I mean, I do wish the glow squid would have glowed when they added, because they kind of advertised that it would, and then it really didn't. It was also supposed to like hypnotize you, and they never added that. So that was kind of unfortunate. Is this too tall or too short? I feel like it's too tall. I'm gonna bring this another block back. And that's better. Then I need to make this like walls or something here. That, yeah. Makes me want to go on a boat in like Michigan. Yeah, it would be cool to do that for like a video, to actually go somewhere and do some IRL stuff. That'd be interesting. Wasn't there an entire Minecraft mob vote revolution on TikTok? Well, I mean, I think the main thing, like the reason they even got added the glow squid, wasn't it because like people like Dream and stuff were asking for it, and at the time that was like when Dream was at like his peak area. Or like he's at his like peak viewership, wasn't he, at the time they added that? Or like they had made the mob vote. Florida Harbor or Pacific Northwest? This is for the Pacific Northwest area. I'm expanding a new area this way from the other stuff. But Java's better than Bedrock? True, it is better. I agree. Or I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but in my opinion, it's better. With pretty much flying colors, it's better. Let's get rid of this slab here. I'm not a big fan of that. I do so much. Are they bats spawning in here? Really? Oh my god, hang on. Let me turn my mob sounds kind of off. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, we're getting somewhere slowly. The shape isn't perfect yet towards this front. I need to edit it some more. Be like a slab here. Java's 100% better. Yeah, I agree. There's like, I don't know. I feel like Bedrock is kind of just their money maker, really. That's like the only reason they even have it, is just to make more money and for more accessibility with console and stuff. But Java is 100% better. There's like, I feel like there's no competition in my eyes with it. Okay, this is not terrible. I see the vision. I played Pocket Edition for ages. Bedrock for like 6 years, then Java. I never going back. Yeah, exactly. I really liked the Legacy editions, like the console Legacy editions. Those were great. I think they kind of peaked in like that field, I guess, around there. Those were awesome. Because I started on like PS3, like, kind of similar to the Xbox 360 edition, and it was great. Like I love that version of Minecraft. I think they really captured a unique feel as well to it. I don't know, it's so nostalgic for me. Okay, how is this gonna go up? This looks nice already. I'm kind of liking this boat. Kind of reminds me of that one a little bit. The shape still isn't perfect to me, but what is wrong with it? Something is wrong with it. It could just be because there's no like banners yet, or like windows and such, and there's no like railings or anything. Not sure. Yeah, console demo worlds were cool. Oh yeah, those were sick. Love games until they add a Java update where they made you pay for mods like in Java. Oh my god. I don't think they would. They would revolt. People would be like furious. Because like that's the point of the marketplace. Mainly modders go there to make money off their projects. There's a lot of mods I've seen that have then moved over to having like a more complete version in marketplace just because they want to get some more money, which is fair enough. They deserve that. Do some chains maybe for this. 2, 3. Is this 3 or 4? Let's do 4, and let's also make this a little bit taller, and then move this up a little bit. I feel like the cabin should be taller. Really? Maybe. I don't think so. Like, because a thing that'll make the reason it looks kind of maybe stubby right now is because there's no windows. Like here, if I loosely add like, hang on, these aren't gonna be final design, but let me just do this. Well, here, let me just use a black banner and a white dye. And then like this maybe. Oh no, I can't place them there. Oh, that's bad. Wait, what? I could do like this, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like that. We'll probably do something like that. Maybe I'll make the windows, I don't know, different, because there's a lot more windows there than there is in the thing. Yeah, here, let me do... Okay, here, let me try this. Let me do 2 black banners, with one with a... Oh god, how am I gonna do this? I need to like make the middle black somehow in here, but I don't want to like frame it like that because then it's gonna be really small. And I could just do like trapdoors. Let's just use trapdoors and like doors and stuff in here then. Just means they have to pay for mods though, because Bedrock is already hard to play, so like, why not? Yeah. Bedrock is considered harder than Java, in case you didn't notice. Really? Also, the limit to how much stuff you can put on banners makes me so sad. Yeah, I hate that. There's a mod, I think, for it to, like, get rid of the limit. I have seen that before. Like that, maybe more? I'm not sure. And then we'll do... Just do it again. And then we'll do, like... Fence, maybe? And then here we'll do all black. Now it makes the cabin look too, like, too short. Yeah, you might have been right. Oh god. Maybe I would... I think you were right. Let me raise it up. I think you were correct, actually. I was... Yeah, I lied. You were right. I was so sure of myself, too, man. Oh, now it looks too tall, though. It looks goofy, I feel like. Yeah, actually, wait, hang on. Let me... I like it shorter. I'm gonna keep it shorter just because I feel like proportionally... It starts to look kind of cartoony if I make it any taller. So here, let's do this. Can I add slabs or something in here somehow? Maybe I could put signs on the front. I'm just trying to experiment with what I can do. What can I get away with? I don't know what I'm doing. Well, maybe, okay, we'll come back to this. I need to work on shaping still. I mean, I guess I could start. Doesn't really matter. No, yeah, whatever. I'll get into it. I'll get into doing details now. She can use white concrete. It's kind of like a very brightish color. If you make it a bit longer, it would look better, I think. I could make it maybe, yeah, like a block or two longer, I think. You might be right. Yeah, I think you're right. You are correct. That's why I like building when, like, live streaming, because people give me good call-outs as well for things. So, like, I think if we make it like this, yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. And we can just kind of make it like this. Yeah, that's better. That's better, I think, already. Okay, here, I'm just gonna clone the one side over, because I think I made changes on this side, too, that were not on the other side, so... Here, let's just clone everything over. Whistling a boat's mad impressive shrimp boat, I assume. It's kind of like a... I don't know. Whatever it is in the reference, it's either... I don't know if it's a shrimp boat, because I think it's, like, Alaskan. So, it's probably, like, for cod, or, like, crabbing, maybe. I have no idea. Let's do this. Okay. This is better. Yeah, this looks better. That helped. I think it kind of helped proportion-wise, helped the cabin. I think I need to get rid of this wall, too. I think that will help it, like, because it looked a little short, like a kind of stout before. I think that'll help it. Yeah, let's put trapdoors on the back end of it. You're building this right, so be careful with the iron doors. Well, yeah. I don't... As long as they're not, like, activated, which they're not. They're just built there. So I should be okay. Crab, definitely. Yeah, that could be. I could see that. I'm gonna build some, like, much larger crabbing vessels. I can kind of... I assumed it was crab based off... There was, like... I think those blue things that are on the boat are, like, kind of like floating things, maybe, to... I don't know what they are, if they're for that or what. I don't know. To let, like, them know where their crab traps are at. I have no idea. Like, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna assume. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's do glass on the front. Kind of help make it a little bit round, I guess. And then let's do... here I am gonna want to use banners, probably. So let's take the, or we can just use this one probably, can't we? Oh no, I gotta get rid of the slabs here though. Well, I have a trick idea I can use, maybe. Maybe I could do... man, this is so annoying. I don't know how to fix this. What to do? This is complicated. I'm thinking. I mean, well, what I did before was I placed banners inside, kinda. But that's kind of weird. Okay, it looks like it's like eyeballs here. Let me just do like a basic outline one, instead of like the one with the bottom. Let me just do this. Like that, kinda. I think that works good enough. Zaystream? Yeah. I have not streamed in a hot minute. I think I'm going to stream a lot of working on this harbor because I'm going to use this footage in the video as well. Oh, this is good. I actually like this a lot. What? The banners are nice. Okay, I'm cooking. We're cooking, chat. Place the banners standing on the glass. I could. I feel like they might be too forward set. No. It's okay there. I don't hate it there. I mean, I don't... thinking. I could do it like... I was gonna say I was about to do like this, but that would suck. You can kind of do it like this too, a little bit. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of throwing things at it until it looks okay. I need to make this like... I don't even know. What am I doing? I wanted to keep this curve in here if I was gonna do it. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep the fence here, I think. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to have anything else really there. I don't know. I didn't mind it just being here. It looked fine like that. I'm gonna just leave it like that. It's fine. Oh, why it would go through the slab? Wait, what? I mean, it goes to slab either way. I mean, I'm probably just gonna throw carpet on the top of this, I think, to hide any bit that is, you know, covered or is going through or like kind of clipping through. I kind of... Okay, never mind. I am gonna put on the glass. I'm so indecisive. I'm like, I can't decide what I want to do. I keep going back and forth. Let's put walls here. Like that, and then I wonder if I could use some tech here. Like, okay, I have an idea. What if we do walls here, and then we do like, either I'll do glass, or maybe I could tuck away white concrete back like here. Ooh, I kinda don't hate that. I was thinking putting glass there as well. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. I like that. It's kind of the same thing as a fence, though, I can't lie, but whatever. Well, I'm gonna leave this as this is boring. What the hell? Damn, bro's hating. I'm a building channel. What do you want? But anyway, I don't like how they stick forward like this, though. That is kind of bugging me. Like when you look at it from the side. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's just like, I don't know. How would I fix that? I need to like hang them is the issue, but I can't hang them with this, you know. I may have to just do this, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I think I do have to do that. Yeah. Okay, whatever. I need to stop working on this and like work on other parts of it. I can come back to this. Let's do, what's like the brightest slab I could use here? Maybe pale oak. Why'd I say it like that? Pale oak or quartz, maybe? I don't know. Which one is brighter? Actually, pale oak is a little bit brighter, I think. I might use pale oak. Can you cover side with fences? What, like here? Or like where this glass is? Because either way, there's going to be a gap, I think, no matter what. So I think the best... unfortunately, I think the best thing I can do is just put glass here. And then black it out. Here, yeah. Why did I put a white there? I'm just thinking this is more boring than the Artemis 2 rocket. Really? I mean, it's fine. The rocket was very... I mean, it was a lot bigger and like more grand, I guess. I'm having fun though. I'm enjoying working on this. This is like a very interesting build to work on for me. I haven't done a boat in like 7 months or something stupid. It's been a while. So I'm kind of psyched to work on this. And we're getting, like, I'll get through these pretty quick. Like, I think it takes me like an hour to build one of these, roughly. Like, I'll speed up as I work on them more. Okay, let's do carpet all the way across. I want to start figuring out the colors, kind of the hull of the ship. So let's play around with prismarine, maybe, to start. Like, dark prismarine. Because I think that's going to be our closest tone to it. But then we get these, like, we kind of have these blue splotches that are in the color. And I'm thinking, it's like watching someone paint. I mean, I'm pretty much doing that. I'm just sort of 3D modeling something and then coloring it, you know. Maybe, maybe I could use, cyan terracotta. And then, like, blend it with glass or something. I feel like that could be interesting. I might want to use blue glass, though, or, like, some kind of, maybe cyan. Cyan's kind of, like, green leaning a little bit. That's kind of interesting. We can take some creative liberties here and make it, like, a little bit more blue than it is in the reference, because we're not going to be able to get the exact color, I don't think, in there. So we can kind of exaggerate some blues and stuff, and we can make, maybe we can make some darker bits up here. I can mess with some blacks, actually. Is it going to be too much, though? No, I don't think so. Some people like Bob Ross, some don't. Yeah. But there's great content. Don't worry about you're an amazing builder. Thank you. Ugh, why is there no dark prismarine walls when there's prismarine walls? That's what I'm saying. Like, all these ones have stairs and slabs, but don't have walls. Why? I don't get it. I don't I mean, maybe I could use mossy here. Oh, hell no. Let's just use glass in here. Like, we'll just do this, and then we'll make the behind of it prismarine. We'll mix in blue, actually. I think blue is going to be a much better tone. Are we sponsored by Big Boat? Who is Big Boat? Is it like a reference to like Big Pharma? Like I don't. I like the holes that are in the side. Like, I don't know what those are for. I think they're for like water draining, or like if there's an anchor, maybe. I don't know what they're for, but they're kind of cool. Part of me wants to try that. I'm curious how I'm going to do the name as well. I guess we'll probably work with warp signs maybe or something. I'm not sure. Like, that's probably the only realistic option is warp signs. Yeah, this thing is definitely going to be more blue leaning. I like how it looks already, though. Like, even though this is already like really rough coloring, and I'm going to like iron it out a lot better later. You know, it'll look better. Big Boat paid for this boat. Yeah. I kind of like some of the green. I'm gonna throw more green in here. I like how the green kind of pops out. It looks nice. Let's do. How am I gonna do this hole? I thought I could maybe use like a wither skull for it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Like that, maybe. Or maybe I could use, since we do have the option of stairs with this, we could do like a hole like that. Oh god, voice crack. Oh, we could do a hole like that and then put, you know, black concrete behind it. Maybe. I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna make it one lower like this. Holy! Oh my god! Got crazy amount of bats in here. What the? I kind of like that. Oh man, I can't wait to add the red that's on it as well. The red with like the mangrove is really gonna make like the contrast of that's gonna really help it pop even more, I think. That'll make it super interesting. Okay, so where does it start at? Like, 'cause this is like the water level, so it's like here kind of. Yeah. Let's get some mangrove in here, and let's just sort of roughly put mangrove over the whole thing. Let's see. I'm really glad because this is already giving like back the vibe of what I was doing already, but like it's better. So I'm kind of already pretty happy with this. And I'm getting back to like, I had such a distinct way of texturing things like I used to have, where I would just spam glazed terracotta. And I really like how it looks actually. So I'm kind of glad I'm getting back to that. Like I'm having this is fun right now. There's like a weird like input here. I'm gonna just add that by doing stairs in a circle like that, and then we'll just black it out or something. Bad bow. It literally is. There's like 30 of them in here. I don't. What is going on? Kind of. Yeah, I like how like messy this texturing kind of like feels. I want to do more of that. Like these random kind of highlights in here. Maybe let's do a little bit easier on the terracotta. And then we'll do a splotch of green, maybe in yeah, there's not a horrible spot for it, or like there. I kind of like having that there. I don't know why. So this kind of reminds me of the effect of like watercolor painting sometimes, where you'll see like splotches of things kind of leak over the lines. I kind of like that. Okay, also, I'm going to get rid of my waterline now and just leave it like here so I know that it's there. I need to focus on the texturing a little bit more. Is there like a block I could use other than dark prismarine in here? Ooh. Warped wood is a good thought, potentially. Yeah. That kind of helps blend it a little bit better. For sure. And I get access to signs and things as well. There's this much darker tone up here, and I feel like black isn't giving, like, it's not giving what I want it to here. You know, it's too dark. Need a brief history says culture report on Alaskan commercial fishing in the harbor episode. I could, like the Artemis episode. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I'll see. Because, like, even though it's cool, it's kind of, like, really bad for video retention. People, a lot of people just don't mess with the you know, like, the educational segments as much. If I do it, I'm gonna do it quick. Like, if I do some kind of educational thing, I'm gonna, like, really, I don't know the word. I was gonna say slither it in there. That's a horrible way to word that. I'm gonna, sneak it in there kind of, pretty quick, because, I don't know, a lot of people just don't watch the video when it gets to that. I mean, to be fair, the rocket video sucks because half the video is, like, that educational segment. Like, nobody watched that video as well. Like, I think this one will be better received when I just kind of focus on what I'm building, you know? People don't want to get smarter. Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, I get it. Like, if you click on a Minecraft video, you kind of just want to watch Minecraft, you know? Like, that's super understandable, I think. I mean, people don't like learning is strange. Like, I get it. Like, if I clicked on a Minecraft video expecting a Minecraft build, I don't necessarily want to be throwing educational segments necessarily, but like, I don't think it's a bad thing either. I don't know. I want to make this darker. Could I mess with like, ooh, I should mess with mangrove here, like the log variant, because when you look back, it kind of gives like a darker effect a little bit. Yeah, like that. That's cool. This is looking nice. Like, what? I'm already... I made something I like. My burnout is cured. I've been struggling with burnout for, like, 2 weeks building things I just have not been happy with. And I just build a boat, and I'm like, yay, I want to build again. Because I've been in such a, like, bad relationship with like, some builds I've done lately, that I, like, you guys haven't seen. It's been, like, stuff I've scrapped, you know, because I didn't like it, but now I'm making things I'm, like, happy with for once. It feels so good. I'm very glad I've made the decision to come back over to this area and work. This boat looks infinitely better than this one already. Like it's kind of bad. It looks way better, and I haven't even done detailing really yet. I'm still kind of just doing like the basic texturing. I haven't done any of the details that are gonna be on the hull or anything. Let's do a pale oak button. I see there's like a bit there. Let's do that. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, let's do the back here. I'm liking this a lot. I'm excited to actually build the harbor too, and you know, get there. I'm worried if I add too many boats to the harbor that it might become too, I don't know what's the word, like too busy, you know? It might become overbearing, I guess. Show us? I could. I had one building. I don't know if it's still over here or not. It might be. Yeah, okay, so this was a tower I was working on. Ignore the clock, that was temporary. I had done that for something else. This is like a more unfinished version of it. I have a more finished version creative, but I don't really feel like going over there right now. But this was going to be a building I was going to work on and start like a new town area, but then I backed out of it because it's just like, it's not, it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like compared to this boat I'm working on right now, it doesn't feel like one of my builds, if that makes sense. It's kind of lacking in character, you know? It lacks character. It feels soulless. It doesn't really have any like, it's just kind of the big brown building, you know? I was going to make it for a storage room, but I'm not feeling it anymore. So I don't know. I backed out of it. I'm already really liking what I'm doing right now a lot more than that. I think people do like learning, but just only when it feels really natural and easy to fall into. Exactly, right? And I think a lot of my videos have had the issue of like, I just kind of like throw facts at you, like take the fact, take it, right? Instead of just doing like, yeah, instead of kind of fitting it in naturally. Maybe keep it into short, bro's great. Yeah, like I might revisit it, okay? It's just like, it doesn't have the same feeling that a lot of my builds like over here have captured. It doesn't have personality to it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it was very lacking, and so I'm already infinitely enjoying like I didn't enjoy building it either. And so I don't really feel like spending a month building it in survival. If into a European city seamlessly? Yeah. It was like based off of the Milwaukee City Hall, which was a building in, Milwaukee. Which I really liked it, but you know, when I built it, even though it is kind of accurate still, it just like looks, I don't know, it looks kind of bad. So, and you guys are probably like, what do you mean? It looks amazing. And but like, for me, I just didn't enjoy building it. I don't like it lacks a lot of character. It's hard to fit it into the existing things I've done. And I agree, it's too big for my worlds. You know, I built it in creative without building it around any of my other landscapes, and so it got way too big, way too quickly. So I don't know. There was a lot of issues with it, which this build already is better than that whole entire building, I think. Like the texturing, this build has character already. Like, and it feels more like one of my builds. Like when I was doing the Florida stuff, that had a lot of character to it in the way that it was very me, I guess. It had a very like my unique style of texturing. And this feels like that again. Like, I don't know. So I'm happier doing this than I was doing that. I can't see anything. Okay. It looks nice. I agree. Like it's okay. It's okay, right? Like it's all right. But compared to what we're gonna build in here over the next week or so, it's gonna be not as, you know, good. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make some shorts of building all this stuff. I might like cut like how Stan, what's his name, does, and where he just cuts all his things and into shorts. I think that could be kind of interesting. I'm actually gonna put this image out of here and grab it and put it like actually in the world. Copy image address. Where's the annotation tool? That's a little big. And let's drag it out here. That way some of this footage looks better. That's better. Okay. It could be nice scaled down though. Yeah, for sure. If I'm gonna do something like it, it needs to be way scaled down. What would you say the difference is when starting a less personal build compared to a more personality-full one? Glass detailing is beautiful. Shading cheat code. Yeah, glass is great. Okay, so something I don't know how to explain it because that build doesn't have my build style. You know what I mean? Like, it was just kind of, I shaped some things and I threw granite on it. Versus, this has my unique texturing thing already, where I love using a lot of glass and glazed terracotta in it, and it feels very much like these builds over here, which have a lot of personality to them, I think. Compared to, I don't know. When you look at that building, you look at it and you're just like, okay, it's big. And, like, it's kind of neat, but I don't know. Versus, like, I feel like if you're looking at this build, you might look at it a bit longer too, just because there's more to take in with it already, even more than just that building, because it has a lot more unique colors and, you know, shaping in it, I think. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just something you kind of feel as well. I think, my Florida area, it helped me too, just because it was personal to me. And like I hadn't really seen anybody do anything like it before. I think that helped it as well. And this is kind of the same thing. Like, this is a very unique thing that I have to my world, is this style and the way that I build it, you know? And nobody else really builds it in the way that I do. And so it has a very unique thing to it. Versus that building just feels like any old building put in the world, you know? And it doesn't fit into the world, right? This building fits very nicely into the existing world and area I have in my thing, right? It'd be weird if I were to just build it out there and start this new area that has really nothing to do with anything else I've built. And so for that reason, I'm like, okay, this is not good. You know, this needs to stop right now. But yeah, Stan16. He's really good at making content. I really want to kind of sample him for some of this more creative stuff and making some shorts, you know? More content I have out there, the better, I think. This is nice. I like the green glass a lot, actually. I like it more than I thought I was going to. But I don't know. If any of that makes sense, let me know. I don't know. I was kind of big yapping there. I'm going to get rid of the brick here and use, like... I want to try purple glass. Hang on. Like, right here, I want to try purple. I really desperately want some kind of unique color to work for some reason. I kind of am not hating it, actually. Hang on. I can work this in. If I do like a little bit of purple, like here or something, like maybe I could work it in. Like, it's stuff like this, right? Because this feels so interesting to work on because there's so much uniqueness. I don't know. It's very unique because I'm using very different colors as well. It's just so much more interesting to work on versus what I had before, you know? Everything else was so boring. It definitely does make sense. A lot of my builds, I build and don't feel like really including them as well. Yeah, exactly. The scrap build has some architectural similarities with your Swiss-inspired hotel, I feel like. Yes, it was kind of like Dutch-inspired, I think, or like, I don't remember. It was inspired by some building or whatever, but I mean, even that building over there feels all right still. I low-key was debating taking this whole Yellowstone area and gutting it out of the world because now a lot of you are going to be like what? Why would you ever do that? But this lacks good like design in a way, right? Like, it kind of looks neat for a screenshot, but walking around it, it's so bad. I need to add like unique paths. I need to make cool forests in here that are, you know, you're able to walk around, be very interested in. I need to add all kinds of depth and plants and like all these different everything. I need a lot of things to make it good, because right now it is basically just I threw some stuff around. There's usually nothing you can do here either. Versus if I make this harbor nice, I think I'm going to do a super smelter in one of the buildings and some other different farms in some of the buildings. Maybe I'll make a new like storage room, maybe, or something. And I think all in all, that will all feel very organic working together, you know? I really like purple here. The purple is like complementing this dark blue very well. What do you guys think? I think this looks awesome. I am very, very happy right now. This is interesting. Maybe a slab. I might work with some more Crimson. I'm not sure. Crimson is very dark, is kind of the issue. I love it. Yeah, I'm liking how this is looking too. You know, I feel... what do I want to do? There's like that big white thing back there. Is that like like, is that a building? Or like, you know, like another cabin thing? I'm kind of wondering about that. Let's just put like a big white thing here temporarily to symbolize whatever that is. Maybe we'll make it like 3. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know. That would probably help me in building it. Oh, yes. Oh my god, this looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, Crimson maybe? Let's work with stripped Crimson. Looks like the sun is shining on certain spots. Yeah, that is kind of nice. I like that it looks like that. I don't like this. This can go. Crimson? Is Crimson too... Yeah, it's a little much. Let's not do that. Is there anything else I could use? Is Mangrove Planks a good... It's not really different. Maybe try Cinnabar as the update's coming very soon. I don't have Cinnabar yet anyway. I mean, it's not out until June 15th or something, but I could... I'll probably make a separate video on a building that I build with Cinnabar and Sulfur, because I don't need it, you know. A Cinnabar would be neat here, but yeah, I'm not going to go through the effort of building without Axiom on a snapshot version. That would suck. Unfortunately. But I see where you're coming from. I think it's a good idea. I do agree. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go on a huge rant, guys. Because Minecraft drop systems are scuffed. And I'm going to tell you why, as like somebody who makes content. Because for most people, it's fine, right? But for somebody who makes content, and I'm going to... Because I do like the idea of doing something with Sulfur, but the video just would not do well. Because Sulfur and everything is already irrelevant. Like, and you might be like, what? So, Sulfur and everything isn't irrelevant, but like, when it comes to content creation, if I made a video on building with Sulfur a month ago, it would have done way better than if I were to do one in like 2 weeks, right? Because nobody is talking about that anymore. Everybody is talking about the new autumn stuff, and oh my god, all this new was it like Doppler wood? I don't even know what it's called, like a dappled like stuff, right? And so it's just kind of hard to make anything on update stuff that's kind of like older now, because if I make a video on the Cinnabar stuff, people are like, why haven't you made a video on you know, all this other new stuff, right? Because I hate the way the drop system is for content creation, because the second you get a drop that's done and you're about to, you know, it's about to be in the game, and I mean, this one was egregious this year because they announced what the next thing is before it was even released. Like, you know, and so now I'm just like, I don't even get time to play around with the new stuff before it's on to the next thing, essentially, right? It's not going to be relevant really for content anymore to make stuff on Cinnabar and all this stuff, because nobody's talking about it anymore. Everyone's like, oh, the next big thing is this now, right? And so it's bad because everything just kind of gets forgotten about immediately after it's added for content. That is true. I do feel like they just should announce much later. Yeah, like, I wish they would just wait. Like, give me a month to hang out with the update, right? Well, your autumn video did pretty good, right? Well, yeah, that's because I released it in the same day. I released it not even like 8 hours after Minecraft Live was announced, and that's why I did well, because I got really quickly on it, right? But I'm just saying, if you do update stuff, you have to be when it's happening. If I were to make a video on Sulfur now, it would not do as good as if I were to make a video on Sulfur 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, is kind of what I'm saying. And so I wish they would let us sit with having the Sulfur update and stuff for a while before they even announce the next update, because before the update is even out and we're able to make stuff on it, really, and, you know, in our worlds with mods and things, you know, having Axiom and all this stuff, it's on to the next update, pretty much. And so I think that makes it hard to, you know, do anything with it. I think you can still do like an Autumn Forest for sure when it drops. I'm clicking so many of those videos when they come out. Yeah, for sure. Like, the difference between this and Sulfur is a block, right? Versus now this is like a nice, cool new biome, and it's gonna add a lot of cool aesthetics that people are already interested in building, and so it is different. But I wish they would have given me just a month to like with the update, right? Before anything else is announced, before they move on to anything else, let me have a month of time to, you know, let it marinate with me, because I don't even really get time to process it. It's just like, here's the next thing. And like, that's cool for people who are, you know, not content, people who make content, you know, and it's just like, oh yeah, next cool thing, right? But for me, it's like, I want to make videos on the stuff before. I don't want to have to not be able to do that, because you essentially have to make videos during the snapshot phases, or it's just like not really relevant. You know, I mean, you can still have videos do well, but like if I were to make a video of like, I built with the new Cinnabar and Sulfur blocks, or like why Cinnabar and Sulfur is an underrated block or something, right? And I made a build with it, it's not going to perform that well. And I kind of know that, because I've seen other content creators you know, try and do stuff like that, and it's just kind of underperforming if you're late on it. You got to do it like right as the snapshot is announced. You got to be like, okay, I'm building with this, and then it'll get some attention. But if you wait too long, it's like too late already, unfortunately. So I know people like Fwip. I think Moxswamp and Fwip made on Moxswamp's second account made a video about this, where Fwip and him talked about how it's a bad thing with it's a rough thing with the drop system, is that you don't get time to really let it sit with you. And I think it was a really good take, and I totally agree. Well, good job just checking on the build. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm really happy with it so far. I need to do more texturing, like with the bottom. Maybe I should darken this, like maybe make a line of like nether brick, maybe? Would nether brick be too dark is the question. Maybe red nether brick is a better idea. Yeah, let's try some red nether brick, and then like that spot I'll blend with glass and stuff. It might be a little bit much. Let me... For the big updates back in the day, one big thing you could slowly get adjusted to, and it wasn't a drop cycle every 2 months. Exactly. Like, I get why they do it, you know? Like, I understand why they do the drop system and stuff, I guess, you know? But I liked how much hype got around for the updates back in the day, too, when... you know, they did that. Or like, I wish I would be okay with 2 drops in a year. That would be, you know, okay. Like 2 like medium-sized updates a year. I mean, you know, that would be fine. Or not even medium, like between like medium small, you know, kind of like this next one that's coming out. I think that's like a medium small update, because there is a good amount to take in with it. Also, what's with the image? And yes, I know it's a mod, right? Well, it's part of Axiom. Axiom is like this building tool I use and everything. It's part of that, and I can put images in the world. I just didn't want it up in the corner of my screen anymore. It's just useful that I can have the reference actually physically in here with me, and I don't have to have it like on the screen, you know, kind of being obtrusive. Man, I don't like red nether brick. What could I use instead? I'm not sure. What if I put more red nether brick? Maybe the solution is just adding more of it. Maybe. Man, I don't know. It's so dark. I think I'm just gonna use this. I think this will be better. I think it's a little bit too much for me personally. Yeah, something like that. Okay, this needs to get fixed in here. Is there like a darker red slab that's not not really? We'll just have to accept it, I guess. The only people hype right now are the builders feeding over Wolster. Yeah, right. I mean, and that's why I made the video on it, because I was kind of really like, I was really excited. Low-key, I was glazing them kind of a lot. I can't lie. I was really glazing Mojang. And I'm sure, man, I had some guy crashing out in my comments over this update, because it's like, he was like saying that all the updates only favor builders and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, he was crashing out, and I'm like, I don't get it, you know? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just happy because I'm a builder, and maybe the people who aren't builders are crashing out. But like, I don't get it too. People who like don't build things in the game, how like what do they do? You know, I mean, a lot of people do combat and join these SMPs. I see a lot. Like sometimes Loki, I'll watch like if any of you guys know Dolphin, I think is his name. He does like some pretty interesting SMP videos. I don't know if they're scripted or not, but they're entertaining. I don't care. I watch them because they're interesting. I like them. They're entertaining. But like, if you're not doing that and you're not building and you're not a redstoner, like, what are you doing? And some people just want to explore the game, and that's fine. But like, naturally, this game is a sandbox building game at its core. You know, and that's just kind of what it is. I knew I had to be a builder to enjoy this game, so I don't know. Exactly, right? Like, I feel like and even people who do all this other stuff still like building things. And so I don't really get the gripe with, oh, they only favor builders in this update, and it sucks because I just want all this other things that, you know, and like all these updates favor builders. Like, this is a good update. I don't know, like, and we're getting a new, like, everyone's mad saying they're copy pasting like biomes, like, oh my god, this is just like the oak forest, or they're just copy pasting pale oak wood, and you know, which is a copy paste of dark oak wood, and I'm like, I don't care. Like, I want the blocks. I don't care about the biome. The biome is neat, but at the core, I just like more building blocks. You know, I don't care about anything else. Okay, I think this is good, Loki. And maybe I need to add like I'm gonna add like a big purple streak in here. Or like maybe let's try crimson one more time. Ooh, the top of crimson is interesting. That's like a really unique tone. What is this? How does this compare to regular? Is this like a unique? Because regular is this like is a little bit softer, texture wise. That's kind of interesting. Adventuring also. Well, yeah, right. People adventure, but like nobody is playing Minecraft long term adventuring, right? Let's be honest here. If the only thing you're doing is adventuring in Minecraft, you run out of things to do after you play for 1 week. That is only favoring the player base who does the 1 week Minecraft phase, right? Or like a 2 week Minecraft phase. And so the people who are complaining are the people I feel like who don't play the game as much, you know, and they're only playing for stuff like that, you know. And I don't know. I feel like it's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense or not. I can't, I'm kind of like, I'm forming my thoughts as I'm coming up with them, and so I'm kind of like yapping a little bit here. Oh, oops, that was the wrong thing. I meant that. I want to do more purple towards the base. I like the idea of having more of these purpley color. Yeah, that's cool. That's really nice. Let's do a bunch in here as well. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But like, I don't know. I think this is a very good update for builders, and builders are the majority of the player base, right? I feel like, so I don't know. Some people just want a new biome or boss. I feel like, well, a lot of people want like a new dimension. They want the end update, and like, I agree with the sentiment of maybe wanting a new dimension and like a new end update. I think it's a good idea, but I'm not. Just because I want it doesn't mean I'm mad at what they're adding now, because I didn't expect it anyway. I'm not gonna lie, people who are still fiending in Minecraft Live, like I was looking at the Minecraft Live chat as it was going on because I watched it live, and they're like, end update, and I'm like, brother, they're not gonna add the end update. I don't know why we're still they're coping, like copium. Like, I don't think they're gonna add it for a long time. So I don't know. If they were gonna add it, they're gonna make it obvious, I think, honestly, because they always tease things, you know, before Minecraft Lives. I think they'll make like the hints will be more obvious, you know. I don't know, but I was kind of joking to myself, yeah, during Minecraft Live. I'm like, all these people like begging for it, and I'm like, you guys do this every Minecraft Live. And I just don't see it happening, you know. I don't know. Not, at least not for a hot minute. But like, I agree. I think it would be nice to have it, and it would be cool, but I don't get disappointed like everybody does when it doesn't happen, right? Because I don't think I don't even necessarily think we need an end update. I'm fine with like what it is. I don't know. But it looks great, by the way. Yeah, thank you. I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. I low-key... Huh, I do need to change. I want to add... There's like a line there. Ooh, could I do coral? Like dead coral, maybe? Is there like a bit of block here I can place on? Like that, kinda. Is that too much? Maybe let me raise it up one, like up here. Am I doing too much here? Well, it's kind of higher up. It's like up here actually at the top, kinda. What does for me though is when they announced Minecraft Dungeons 2 with the Warden portal and it igniting and everything, and after those scenes they said Minecraft Dungeons leading us on. Yes. Okay. Rant incoming. Now, I'm going to say I was disappointed, right, when they announced Dungeons 2. And some people might be like, oh, why would you be disappointed? Dungeons 2 is sick. And I agree. I like Dungeons. Dungeons is an interesting game. But people who play Dungeons is not Minecraft. We are going to play Dungeons for like 2 weeks, and then we're going to be done with it. How big is the player base of Minecraft Dungeons today? Right? Like, it has to be nothing compared to regular Minecraft, right? And so... I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is cool, but if we had something, like, I would be fine if they would just add this to the base game, like some form of another dimension, because they have said, like, they've entertained the idea of, yeah, we will add another dimension at some point. They've said that before, you know, and, like, I think Jev has said that, or somebody, but, I don't know, like, the way they teased it was not the right way. They should have done what I was telling one of my friends is I think they should have done the obvious like Minecraft Live narrator lady, like, you know, who does all the intros and, you know, the epilogue and prologue stuff with Minecraft Dungeons, to give something in the trailer, because what they did is they made it look like just a regular Minecraft animation and then have the portal night, and then last second they told us it was Minecraft Dungeons, which was like a big disappointment. But if you tell us immediately that it is Dungeons, then, you know, we're not going to get disappointed, because Dungeons is not crazy. Like, everybody's acting like Dungeons is like, okay, Mojang, I low-key think is a little bit delusional. They're acting like Minecraft Dungeons is something like a huge deal. It's not. Minecraft Dungeons is going to get played for 2 weeks, and then everyone's going to forget about it. Like, I like Dungeons. It's a fun game, but it just does not have the weight of what Minecraft has itself. You know, it's a cool knockoff game, but they're hyping it up way too much, I think. I think it needs to be the side thing, because Minecraft Live is, or Minecraft Dungeons is seeming to take... They're acting like it's the big thing on Minecraft Live this year. It was, right? They really teased it and like, oh my god, Minecraft Dungeons, but like, I don't care. I paid $20 for Minecraft 13 years ago, and I've played thousands of hours since. I can't imagine feeling entitled to any specific feature. Yeah, I agree with that as well, right? Like what I was saying earlier in the live stream is they have had Minecraft, like, Minecraft is over 15 years old, like well over now, and they're still updating it for free. Like, I don't think we have a right to complain, right? You know, they're still giving us consistent updates this long later. I really don't see why we need it. Okay, I've just been like staring at this, not doing anything. Dungeon has had a bit of resurgence, but it's still tiny. It's more of a cult following type game. Exactly, right? And so, like, I've been low-key, I played Dungeons a couple days ago because of the new hype. I'm like, you know what? I haven't played Dungeons since it released. Let's try it again. And it was fun. I liked it. But I am not going, like... I don't know, you guys get what I'm saying. Minecraft Dungeons is not as big of a deal as they're making it out to be. I remember buying the premium Minecraft Legends, which was like 20 extra, and I played it for like a month at most, lol. Exactly, right? They're just not as good as the base game. You can mix in chains to make the coral line stand out more, maybe? Ooh, maybe, actually. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to do that. That is a good idea. Let's just kind of like put them alongside. Ugh, they're so blue. Oh, why are you like that? They kind of don't stick out like at all. I can't lie. I don't even see them. Yeah, okay, never mind. I thought they were gonna be darker. Maybe, I wonder if I could use a different kind of chain, like a copper chain. Would it, like, stick out? That's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll do, like, a couple of them. I don't want to get too busy with it. Also, I'm gonna get rid of a little bit of this coral. I don't want to do too much of it either. It'll get busy. Oh, my bad. Don't worry, it's fine. I didn't know what it was gonna look like either. I'm sure you're just watching. You don't know what it's gonna look like actually when it's in game either. It was a good idea. I didn't think it was gonna be that dark. Or that, not opposite. The opposite. I didn't think it was gonna be that bright. I thought it would be darker. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Maybe like a stair here and a stair here. And then we'll do trapdoors over. I want to move on to the next boat. I'm probably going to build a bigger, like, crabbing boat next. There's like an anchor thing on the front. I wonder what I'll use that, like how I'll do that. Maybe like a grind? No, not a grindstone. I don't think that would work. What could I use? What like white blocks are in the game that I could use for that? Is there like any uniquely shaped white blocks? I don't think so. Maybe shelves of some kind. Skull. Okay, here, let's do this. Maybe like a skull and then like a... Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. Fence gates, maybe? I'm spam random blocks at it until it works. Yo, what's up? Welcome in. I'm just working on designing this boat right now for a new harbor I'm gonna be working on. Dried ghast? Oh man, you actually might be right. Well, give me a second first. Let me see if there's something better I can use than just abusing the ghasts, the poor ghasts. I'm gonna try this because I think this is gonna look good. Like here, I think this will look interesting. And then maybe another fence gate and like a trapdoor or something. I don't know, man. No, God, that looks so bad here. Let's just do like this, and then let's just do like a fence gate like open, and then another one there maybe, and like that. The lighting around has a version that is pure white, but you can't get that in survival. Yeah, rip. I could try dried ghast. Maybe I'll do dry. Oh, I don't want to go get a dried ghast for this. Maybe I could do just like that maybe. That kind of works. We'll keep it for now. We'll keep it for now. Okay, let's work on these little top details. So we have whatever we got the thingamajig, another thingamajig, and I don't know. They're probably like what's the word? I mean, a lot of these are just radio like tower things, most likely. Here, I actually will use a rod because it just will look good. And then like a brewing stand on top of it, maybe. And then like a pressure plate on top of it, if I can put that there. Wait, can I not? Okay, I can. Wait, is this a force place thing though? Can I put this up here actually? No, I can't. What? I mean, I guess I could just do this, but yeah, unfortunate compromise. Let's use a fence. I feel like the rod is a little thin. Let's do like that. Might be is this a bit big? If we're worried about getting it in survival, piglin trading is really easy to get them. Oh yeah, happy guest. Yeah, I guess I could do. I need to make a bartering thing at some point. Is this too big? I don't really know. It feels kind of big, but I'll wait a second. Let's make a little thingy here. Like that. Here. Let's put it like actually against it though, like that, and then let's do like that. Yeah, and then there's another one back here with like a skull on it, maybe. Got all these barrels going on up there too. I don't know what I'll use for that. Maybe I could use chests, maybe. That could be interesting. Oh, I didn't. What? Wait, can I not put these here? Oh, I need to put string there. My bad. Wait, what? Okay, there. I was about to say. Let's just, like, think about this for a second. We're gonna be working on the Florida area as much now? Maybe. I need to come back to it. I don't know. I don't have any great ideas right now for it. So at the moment, I don't really got any plans for it, but I may in the future. It just depends. Why is it called a stem and not a log? I don't get it. I just don't have any, like, good ideas for it, though, really, at the moment, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. I don't know. Congrats on 15k subs, by the way. I'm almost there, too. Yeah, I'm super happy. I finally made it to 15k. On our way to 20 now. Slowly but surely. I mean, hey, if my videos keep keeping up, these last two have done good. If they keep doing well, then, you know, it'll, I can maybe get there pretty quick, hopefully. This last video I did is popping off. I don't even know what it's at. Like, what is it at right now? Yeah, like 72,000 views. Jesus, that's a lot. And I'm already kind of creeping towards 16k as well. So I'm super happy that video did well. There's, like, other, like, crates and stuff up here as well. Let's color this thing. You plan on having custom player heads mini blocks in your world? I'm trying to decide if I should use them in my world. I might add the plugin for the Wandering Trader, maybe. I haven't decided. I kind of forgot about it, I can't lie. I probably should add that, because it's a good feature, honestly. Here, let's add these up here as well. They're kind of up here more. It kind of looks goofy, but, like, it's accurate, I guess. I have all these hanging, like, buoy kind of structures as well. And I'm wondering if this is like a line. It's kind of hard to tell what that is. Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do here. I'm scared of using any mods that aren't client-side increase mod stops updating. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, mini blockheads that I might add are what's the word? They're vanilla, you know, they're client-side, so it would not break anything, I don't think. I think I'm gonna get rid of the blue things up here. Like, even though it's in the reference, I don't particularly like how it looks. So let's just kind of keep it like this. Is this a harbor? It will be, eventually. I'm gonna work on building up this whole area. I'm just building boats first, because I kind of want to see what size they're gonna be, and so I can tell if I need to expand the terrain for how many boats I'm gonna build, because I plan on building a lot. I would kind of just want to be able to tell, like, okay, what am I going to be doing with it? Let's add a bone block here. I don't want to texture the top of it too heavily, actually, because I don't really dislike it at the moment. It looks fine to me. Let's do, like, deep slate here, or, like, deep slate brick. I have my first job interview in 10 minutes. What should I be doing right now? I don't know. Whatever you need to do to prepare for it, I guess. Depends on whether you're ready for it or not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had a lot of jobs, so I'm not the person to ask about job interviews. I would say just, yeah, I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask this. Maybe Chad can give you some, I don't know, advice. I kind of want to raise the thing up one in the back, maybe. Hmm. Okay, let's do a slab thing here. Do you plan on naming the boats? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't come up with anything yet. I could just take the names. Maybe I could throw members' names on the boats. That could be interesting. Pray. Fair enough. How far back do I want to make this? Okay, let's do more chains. I forgot. I gotta do some kind of rigging probably as well on the ship. Or maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want me to keep kind of detailing this, or do you want me to move on to another one and then kind of come back to it? Like, should I start another one now that we have kind of all the basics of it, you know, other than just detail work? Alright, I'm gonna go. Good luck on your harbor. Thank you. Thank you for popping the stream. I don't know. Let me guys what you think. Let me know what you guys think I should work on. Because I could start working on a separate boat now. Or I don't know if I should. I kind of want to. And then kind of come back and detail everything at once. Is my stream lagging? Looks good right now. Yeah, I can come back to it. I think I'm gonna start working on a new boat. Let me pull up another reference. I like the colors a lot on that one, so I want to see if I can make a new one. Ooh, I really like this one. Okay. I'm thinking. There's like 2 different boats right now I could work on, and I can't decide which one I want to do first. I'm thinking. Let's do this one. I'm gonna save it real quick and put it in game. File, or here, let's do annotation image. Copy image address. And yoink. Let's do this one. Also, first, before I jump head and straight into this, let me actually copy this one, like, on the other side. Let's see here. Like that. Okay. Let's work on this one. I kind of like how this one looks. This is like an actual, like, big crabbing ship, I believe. So it's probably going to be larger than this one we've just done by a decent amount. This will probably be one of the big ones we build in the harbor. Like, at 1 out of 2 or 3 big ones I do. Huh, so I like that I can see the bottom of it, though, that it's on land here. That is useful. Mine's going to be in the water still, but I like there's this rust patch here, too. That's like, and there's like coppery looking, like it's oxidized. Sorry to be that guy again, but you should try a symmetry. I could, yeah. I mean, it's just easy to just do one side and then just copy it over. I don't really, like, it's fine. It takes like 2 seconds, you know. Most people do that anyway. Symmetry is kind of like finicky as well. I'm not used to it. Okay. Black is going to be interesting. Do I need a stack of jungle planks so I get my jungle logs and turn them into planks and I get 63? Damn. Bro is just short. Okay, here. I'm excited. I haven't done one of these that has like these breaker things on the front either. Like, I don't know what they're like for icebergs, right? Or something? I don't know. Or, yeah. Okay, white again. Let's mess with white. Or should I do stone again? I'll work with stone as my outline. Will I? I mean, I usually do things with stone, so I'm just gonna do stone. At least for ships, I do stone. I don't know why. Slab, stair, glass, and we're starting over on a new thing now. Here, let me move this over here a little bit because I want it to be closer to what I'm actively working. So So the full boat fully done? No, I said it's not fully done. I just said that like I've gotten a lot of it done besides just like basic detailing. So I'm gonna come back to it. I kind of want to start a new boat just because I'm having fun like working on the shaping and texturing. But I'll probably detail them kind of both at the same time. Let's see. I really like the colors here. Okay, I just need to start. Okay, I actually am gonna put this on my screen, like here, so I can look at it. It's just a little bit easier for me, so I don't have to like look to my left. Interesting. So it's gonna be like, how big is it gonna be? I don't want to oversize it necessarily. I mean, it's not that big in real life. We have a person for scale actually, which is helpful. I'll probably make it a little bit larger than this one, but not like crazy big. Let's see. I love wool stairs, and I'm not complaining, but I can't believe we got wool stairs before stone walls. Yeah, kinda whack, I can't lie. I do wish they would have added that. So we get that bit, and then there's like, it turns kind of here and goes back into the rudder. Kind of want this on my side, like that side of the screen. I don't know where to put this image. I wish this image didn't have like so much foreground in it. It's like hard for me to like look at it. Let me lock it in here. This is kind of complicated. Like a wall. And then it just seems to kind of come back up. I gotta make it a little bit longer too, just because it's at an angle, so it's actually longer than it is from where I'm looking at it. And then we can maybe shorten this a little bit. And like, wool stairs feel so random, it's gonna be very useful. But what do I mean, we get this before, proper blue wood. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of things that probably need added before wool stairs, I thought, but I can't be mad at it. I mean, it's a cool feature. I like wool stairs, it'll be useful. Like that kind of shape. It's kind of sharp, that's too sharp. Let's do, shelf maybe, but I don't know if we'll have a color for that. We might later, we'll see. We're just doing temporary colors for now, we'll color everything later. That's kind of how I usually build for anybody in here who's just popped in here. That kind of spikes up again. Do like 1 and then 1 and shoot like that. I should make it longer, I think. I'll see in a second. Let me see how I'm gonna do it. So like that would be our longer than that. Like this will be our front section. Yeah. I can't like see in the image either. Like, okay, it comes down there, I guess. Like kind of a like a slope. I can't really see it in my reference though that well. It comes down maybe like a full block here, or like a slab here, and a block here, and then full blocks here. This feels too, I don't know. I don't know. Hang on, I'm too low now. Well, maybe I'm not. Okay, we'll do a slab. We'll do a slab, and then that'll be fine. This is interesting to work on. I can make this longer as well. This is going to need to be further back, I believe. I kind of look at this boat again. I like how that one came out. This one should be, I think, will be even more interesting texturing wise, just because I think the colors will translate better Minecraft. Why, like, it'll translate better into Minecraft. It's more unique to you than any other boats I've built before. Okay, let's do like 3. 3, 3, 3. Or 2 maybe, because that's kind of high up now. And we'll do 3, and then we'll do walls. Walls in glass. And that might be a bit too much of a slope. Yeah, let's do like this. It needs to be like less of a curve as well. So I need to put like a stair here. Because right now it's just like a big like shape, like circle shape. That already helped what I just did now. This should be a slab, and that should not, or that's fine, I guess. Like, slab here maybe, and stair here. And then block, and then slab. Yeah, that works better. Okay, and then this comes back a good amount. To like kind of here, I would say. I can adjust everything later as well, like the length of the bow, because I might be too long right now. I can't tell. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll see. We shall see. So it kind of curves up. Yeah, it curves up here. It's further back, I feel like. Yeah, that's kind of further back than this is. So let's do like another 3 maybe, or 4, and then start curving up. Do a stair there, and a stair here, and a block and a slab, maybe. Is that enough? Nope. Okay. I can go another block or like a slab down here. And then do a stair. Like that. Let's see. This is so bad. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Maybe I just need to figure out like what my portions are first before I start doing like detailed outlining. Because the back should be actually lower than the front. So I actually think we need to, we need to shorten it a few blocks there. And then 2, we need to lower everything to like here. And this we need to raise up a block. Or at least a little bit here. We need to raise it up. Like this, kind of. Oh god, so ugly. What did I do? Oh my goodness, that's hideous. What? Okay, we'll fix it. It's all trial and error, and we'll get there at some point, surely. This is too low now. Oh, I'm messing everything up. Any plans for the part of the world imported from Nodenium? I mean, well, this is the part of the world imported from Nodenium. Like, I'm here. So I'm kind of going to be working all in here, you know? This is all going to be kind of a little bit of an extension of this stuff. I mean, both the Florida area and this part are imported from Nodenium. This part was just part of Season 12, and the other part was part of Season 13. Alright, what am I doing? This is horrible. Maybe a wall is better. Nah. Okay. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to make this like 2 here, and then there, that's 3. We're pushing it though. That's not great. Two, three, 4. Then a block. And then another block, a wall, and a block. And like a stair, maybe. But now we're too, like, far down, even though that is nice. Maybe I can, yeah, that's my bad. It's been a while since season 12. It's been a long time, to be fair. Yeah, it's been like a year plus, since I'd done anything really like directly here. I mean, I've been kind of extending off of the area, like with the waterfall and stuff here. And I'm going to be working up, I think, a lot up in here as well. More like here and here. I'm going to be trying to work on for future videos in this world anyway. Along with stuff with a new SMP I'll probably be starting at some point next month. This is so, like, cheeks. This looks horrible. Here, let's do like that, and then like this. A little like a little less like here. I feel like the bottom might be too thin. I feel like I need to lower everything by 1 block. Here, let's grab it from like this point and then lower everything. Like there. Like that kind of, I guess, is okay. Like a wall and a wall, maybe. I don't know. This is so complicated. This like shape for me is so difficult without just having like a diagram open. It looks really wonky, you know. And this is like a 2. I think that needs to be there. It's very difficult. I mean, it would maybe help you to know where like the cabin's gonna be at. The cabin's gonna be like here. And then it'll step down. Like to that height, maybe. It looks horrible. Why does it? Oh man, I fell off, guys. I fell off. This is rough. So, I mean, it'll stick out kind of like that as well because of the thing coming out. I might need to start over, low-key. I might need to start over. Maybe I should have just worked on that boat. Maybe this was not a good idea. I like the front end bit. It's just everything back here is horrendous. Maybe I need to make it longer. That could be it. I think I need to make it longer. Like there. Yeah, that's not horrible. Something like that. I mean, it's pretty bad still. It's getting slowly better. Very slowly. Maybe I do a stair here. You're gonna get it, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna take a second. It's gonna take me a bit to get it where it needs to be. I can't get this curve right, like a smooth curve. It's kind of, maybe I could use levers or something to kind of get the effect better. Maybe like that. And I don't know. Shelf, maybe? The problem is I don't think there's going to be any shelves that match black necessarily. Unless, except for dark oak maybe, but I don't know. It's kind of reaching. Ooh, and here will be look sick with dark oak, like at the top there, and then like maybe brown wool or copper. Just a stair like this will probably work fine. And that's kind of like a curve. Yeah, that works. We will do that. I think my gap here might be too big as well. I can't lie. Let's just make this like 1 block. Or like that. Then a stair. If we have blackstone pressure plates and buttons, we need blackstone shelves. But how would that even work? A blackstone? I don't think they'd do anything other than the wood types in the game. That'd be a little odd, I feel like. Okay, this is kind of okay. I don't hate this. Let me see where the cabin's gonna go. Like, how is that gonna be? Well, we'll just work on the hole for now. So, this is like a cylinder here. I'll have to use walls here to get that. Well, I only gotta do one side. Words today. Or I could do like stairs like this. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Then we gotta deal with connecting these though. I can do like that. So I guess then it would be just like a thin thing that's gonna come up. Probably it'll come out more towards as we get higher up. Like this. Yeah, kind of like that, I would think. Maybe one less. Like, it'll go like that, maybe. Is that wide enough? I didn't hate having the one bit come out here. That's fine. Okay, and then we'll make another one that comes out here. Not the same width? It is, that's fine. Do I want to make the boat wider? I could make it wider as it comes further out. This is complicated. To be fair, everything seems to be complicated with this boat. Okay, we'll just work on this bit. So this line can connect to here. Well, here, we need to start from the top and then go to the bottom. That's, otherwise we'll mess up our shape. So 3 slabs, so we'll put 2 slabs here, 1 slab there, and then that's our curve. Then we can just go up. So slab, 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 and we will just kind of continue that. Like that. Maybe I'll actually drag the slab out a little bit less here, put a stair there, and then I'll do like some kind of shape like that, I'm not sure. Like that, I gotta straighten out this shape because it's gonna be super, like, sudden otherwise, yeah. So let's do walls in here. And blocks and walls and... Blocks and walls, okay. It looks like trash right now, but it's fine. We'll fix it. We'll do like this, maybe. Then this can be wall. And actually, I think I'm gonna make all of this wall as well. And I'm not gonna do a slab here. Well, I might do a slab here, maybe. It kind of doesn't connect exactly, but it might be fine. I will see. My front might be too short. Maybe it's just because I don't have this section in, but I can't really tell, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's see. I'm still very happy with how this boat over here came out. This one looks nice. I just need to finish it all the way. I haven't finished it all the way yet, but this one is kind of being annoying to work with. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Yeah, this is weird. This needs to be like a smooth curve up. In which it is continuing to not be. Maybe walls here. And blocks behind it. And then we'll just get rid of all this and we'll put walls here. That's not tough, that's stone. Alright. Jeez. Ugh. That's bad. I don't like this. This doesn't look good. This might be something I need to take a break on. I'm not sure. I don't know. I low-key am gonna end stream. Like, I always say I'm gonna build like a billion things when I start a stream, and I get like tired like after like 2 hours. I'm not very good for streaming endurance. It's like hard for me to commentate for more than like 2-3 hours as well without just being like going quiet. And I kind of just want to take a break because it's just going slow. Like I'm not getting any results I kind of want. This thing looked great. I'm very happy that I got this boat, and I think we could continue. I'll probably end up building this boat off stream, and then I can continue tomorrow to build like 1 or 2, or I can maybe start a harbor building. I'm not sure. But anyway, either way, it'll be recorded and somehow get in the video when it's done in like a week or 2. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end stream, I think. I'm kind of tired and I want to go eat something. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I should be around tomorrow, or if not, the day after, and I'll do some more streaming and working on some stuff around my old harbor area. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. This has been Builds by Zay. Bye-bye now.